Everyone's talking about this, including the officers here at the 115th precinct. And the city comptroller, Scott Stringer, says he can find many ways to cut police budget by about $1 million, and we would probably not see a change on the streets. The police commissioner says not so fast. And the mayor, well, he had this to say.
I'm not going to give you a number today.
The mayor would not give an exact amount on how much will get cut from the NYPD's budget, only saying this.
Something substantial, yes, and that will be subject to negotiation. And the first thing I want to see it go to is youth programs.
Putting money back into youth programs is something Police Commissioner Dermot Shea has always been in support of. Shea tells Pix 11 taking care of the youth is important and a part of his job.
I really do believe it's another form of crime fighting without handcuffs. We have to do everything possible to give kids the opportunity to succeed.
But what will divesting funds from the NYPD and reallocating them to social services and city youth programs really mean when it comes to public safety?
The people you are trying to help the most, potentially, I believe, you are going to hurt the most.
The commissioner wants to remind New Yorkers of when crime in the city was out of control in the 80s and 90s. And just this year alone, homicides were up 25% and shootings up 20%.
The crime picture, defund the police. I mean, Lord help us. We have a moment in time here. I do believe that. And it's also an opportunity. But we cannot go backwards.
Protesters are asking for a cut of about $1 billion from the NYPD's $6 billion budget. That's about 16%. They believe this will help put an end to police brutality.
Our city is grieving. Our city is angry. Our city demands justice.
And their voices could be heard loud and clear at City Hall. Even the mayor's own staff blended into the massive crowd. Their message resonated over the last week with thousands across all 5 boroughs. Retired NYPD Lieutenant Dr. Darren Porcher says a budget cut is not enough to get results.
A lot of it evolves around the public's trust. In the wake of what's going on with police misconduct in Minneapolis, Minnesota, the people want to see a reactive measure. Just merely cutting a budget in no way, shape, or form constitutes that.
So what's at stake here? Well, sources tell us that if, in fact, $1 billion gets cut out of the NYPD's budget, well, the department would have to resort to a hiring freeze. You would probably see officers pulled out of public schools and out of some of those subway programs that we've been talking about. But nothing is set in stone just yet. So we just have to wait and see what happens. For now, we are live in Jackson Heights. Nicole Johnson, Pix 11 News.